The rain falls harder tonight, like it knows something we don't. Thunder shakes the sky, and somewhere in the dark, a secret lies buried. Welcome to Ghost Claws, where whispers linger in the dark, and every shadow hides a secret. Tonight's tale is a puzzle of silence, secrets, and one very suspicious death. A private library, a locked door, and a murder that should have been impossible. Stay sharp, because you will be the detective. Let's dive in. On the evening of February 11th, 2023, a body was discovered inside the locked private library of Greystone Manor, a Victorian mansion owned by the reclusive billionaire Victor Langford. Victor was found slumped in his favorite leather reading chair, a rare copy of the Inferno resting on his chest, and a single bullet wound in his forehead. The door to the library was locked from the inside. The only key found in Victor's pocket. No broken windows. No secret passages. Victor was alone, or so it seemed. There were 4 people in the manor that night. First, Eleanor Langford, Victor's younger sister, a once famous pianist, cut out of Victor's with just 2 months ago. She says she was practicing in the music room when she heard the gunshot, but no one else heard a thing. Second, Dr. Henry Voss, Victor's live-in physician. He was the last to see Victor alive, delivering his nightly medication at 9 p.m. He says Victor was calm, but the bottle in Victor's drawer was filled with sugar tablets. Third, Lydia Crane, the estate manager. Efficient, loyal. She had access to every room, except the library. She claimed she was in the kitchen checking inventory, but surveillance shows the kitchen was empty from 8:45 to 9:30. And fourth, Daniel Holt, a rare book dealer. He'd been invited to the manor for a private sale. Victor planned to sell him the priceless Langford Codex, but the Codex was never found. And when Daniel left, his suitcase was heavier than when he arrived. Let's lay out the timeline. 8 p.m., all guests were seen at dinner. 8:45, Victor retires to the library. 9 o'clock, Dr. Voss delivers medication. 9:15, a gunshot heard only by Eleanor. 9:45, Lydia finds the body. Now the clues. Clue 1. No fingerprints on the gun. Not even Victor's. Clue 2. A faint footprint near the fireplace. Size 12. Only Daniel wears that size. Clue 3. Dust was disturbed behind the chair, as if someone had leaned over Victor. Clue 4. Surveillance shows Lydia walking, but a second shadow follows her, and no one else is seen. Clue 5. The bullet entered from above and behind. Someone would have had to be standing on something or crouched on the bookshelf ladder. Let's summarize. Victor Langford, murdered in a locked room. No forced entry. No fingerprints. A priceless manuscript missing. 4 suspects. For shaky alibis. Did Eleanor fake the sound of the gunshot to cover her presence? Did Dr. Voss switch to pills and stage a suicide? Was Lydia's shadow really someone else's? Or did Daniel steal the Codex and silence Victor forever? Now it's your turn, detectives. Who killed Victor Langford? And how did they do it in a locked room? Leave your theory in the comments below. We'll reveal the truth soon. So you've come seeking the truth behind the locked library case. Very well. It's time to lift the veil. The motive? Victor Langford had uncovered something damning. For years, Dr. Voss had been embezzling funds from the estate's medical trust. And Victor, meticulous, sharp, unrelenting, had finally put the pieces together. Just days before his death, Victor confronted Voss. He gave him an ultimatum: confess and leave quietly, or face legal action. That would have meant disgrace, prison, the end of Voss's career and reputation. He couldn't let that happen. So he devised a plan that would make Victor's death look like suicide, or better yet, an unsolvable mystery. And with every other suspect carrying a motive of their own, confusion was guaranteed. Here's how he did it. At exactly 9 p.m., Dr. Voss entered the library under guise of giving Victor his nightly medication. He'd already replaced Victor's real pills with harmless sugar capsules days prior, making him drowsy, slow, unable to fight back. Then he made his move, wearing gloves to leave no fingerprints. Voss shot Victor while he was seated. The bullet struck from above and behind, an angle easily explained by what came next. He wiped the gun clean, placed it in Victor's hand, though it slipped as the body slumped. And then came the escape. The trick? A hidden panel. The tall bookshelf ladder by the fireplace. It wasn't just for show. At its top, tucked behind antique woodwork, was a concealed ceiling hatch, a maintenance crawl space. Voss climbed, vanished through the hatch, and later re-entered the manor through the east hallway, unseen, or so he thought. That second shadow in Lydia's hallway footage? It was him, sneaking back in a blend with the others, feigning ignorance. The clues were all there. No fingerprints on the gun, the switched sugar pills, the angle of the gunshot from above, no forced entry, because the killer was already inside, and the shadow his fatal mistake. As for the others, Eleanor lied about hearing the shot. Sure, but her bitterness wasn't lethal. Daniel Holt did steal the Langford Codex, but not Victor's life. All red herrings. All part of Voss's plan. And the final twist? Voss knew the others had motives. He was counting on chaos, confusion, silence. But the truth doesn't stay buried forever. Not in this library. Not tonight. And that was the truth behind the locked library case. One mystery solved, but many more still linger in the shadows. If you enjoy peeling back the layers of the unknown, if you're drawn to twisted motives, hidden clues, and cold-blooded logic, then you're in the right place. This is Ghost Claws, where every story hides a secret, and every secret has sharp edges. If you enjoyed the story, leave a like to show your curiosity. Comment below with your theories, or let me know what mystery you'd like to crack next. And don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon, so you're the first to hear the next chilling case. Until next time, keep your eyes sharp and your claws sharper.